Welcome back to ISF. You know, post-pandemic, we have been experiencing wanderlust, the need to get out, explore, and have some much-needed fun. But what if I told you you don't have to travel far to satiate that need, and you can do it on a budget locally? Yes, you gotta love that. In studio with us is president and founder of Travelmation, the one, the only, Mr. Adam Duckworth.
Jason, what's up, boss?
Hey, man.
Awesome.
Glad to have you here. King of all things traveling.
That's what they say.
That's what I know.
That's what they say.
Facts. But I have been obsessed, Adam, with the staycation. Why? Because it can be done on a budget.
Absolutely.
South Florida has some of the most beautiful places to staycate at.
Absolutely.
Let's kick things off because Margaritaville Beach Resort in Hollywood, I've been there, beautiful, on the water.
Don't you love the blue flip-flop right in the lobby?
Also,
it's my favorite.
The premises on the campus there, they have a huge rocking chair. It's just very, very emblematic of the magic of South Florida.
Absolutely. So it's on Hollywood Beach, right on the boardwalk there. It's super cool. You can get it actually in mid-September during the week for around $250 a night.
What?
Yeah, so it's a great price. Families, it's amazing for. And did you know that it's one of the only places in South Florida that actually has a flow rider?
Well, keeping with good deals, the Pelican Grand Beach Resort is also a great place to have fun and luxuriate.
Fort Lauderdale. So the Pelican Grand is actually one of those resorts that is right on the beach. So you know most resorts in Fort Lauderdale, you have to cross the street, not the Pelican Grand. Has the Ocean 2000, a restaurant right there, breakfast, lunch, dinner, phenomenal. And it's literally right on the beach in Fort Lauderdale. Another tip about the Pelican Grand, top floor, spa. You would think that the views would just go on for days from this spa, and you can get it for actually a couple of $100 a night in September during the week.
If we want to elevate and get a little luxury, I mean, I'm very bougie. I'm very bougie, but
I gotta say, myself included, I like an elevated perspective.
I do too.
An elevated experience.
What do you have?
The Boca Raton. Okay, the Boca. You know, sometimes people say Raton, Raton. Okay, I like to say Raton. However, the Boca Raton in Boca is one of my favorite properties in South Florida. Now, you're gonna spend around $1,000 a night to do this, kind of starting point. But from every place you turn inside the property, it's that elevated perspective, that elevated experience. It's an awesome place to staycation if you want to experience South Florida in a really special way.
We can't count out cruises. Our audience is all about a cruise. I've been on multiple in the last 2 years. All-inclusive, so fun. The Port of Miami is a hot spot for some of the best in cruises.
Now you're preaching, okay? Now you're straight up preaching in here. Cruising in South Florida is the thing to do. Got a couple of things coming up that are going to be unbelievable. For the first time ever, Disney Cruise Line is going to start porting in Port Everglades in Fort Lauderdale.
Wow.
By the way, 5 minutes from the airport, literally 5 minutes from FLL, the Disney Dream comes to Port Everglades this November for the first time ever. So a lot of Disney fans in the area, myself included, are jacked about the Disney Dream coming. Miami, January 2024, the largest cruise ship in the world, the Icon of the Seas, will make its home port in Miami, Florida. Royal Caribbean, Icon of the Seas, January 2024. Right?
And you know, there are thousands of Disney adults right now that have dropped their food, they pulled over, they're like, yes.
You're talking to one of them right here.
Wait, so how big of a Disney adult are you?
There is no one bigger.
There's no one bigger.
There's no one bigger than there's no bigger Disney adult than I. I have a little girl, she's 3.5, and I will tell you, when she was born, I was so excited because I can actually have someone match my energy for Disney. Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Adventures by Disney, and Aulani in Hawaii. Oh my gosh.
I feel like I've been sprinkled with pixie dust by Adam.
Let's just do another whole segment on Disney.
Got it. Well, okay, for the adventurous person, excuse me, Everglades National Park is a great place to go to.
Everglades National Park. I went there recently on an airboat ride. I was a little bit intimidated, only because it was 106 degrees.
That part.
However, if you've never been to Everglades National Park, you can go in there and park for $30 a day. $30 to have that kind of staycation in South Florida, and it's so unique to us. You see some gators, you see some snakes, you see... Well, let's just stop there with the wildlife because that's enough for everybody. It's really cool if you've never done that.
I've done it, Adam, myself, been on an airboat tour myself in November where I was able to see a lot of the animals because it's not as hot.
Yes.
But it's another wonderful experience. Okay, listen, you have all you need for an incredible staycation. Adam, where can we go to find out more with you and Travelmation?
Absolutely. For Travelmation, so we're actually a travel agency based here in South Florida. You can check out any of our social media presences for all the latest stuff, and you can check out our website, travelmation.net.
Awesome. Here's to an incredible staycation courtesy of Travelmation. Founder and president of Travelmation, Adam Duckworth. A fun time as always, man.
Thank you. Great to see you.
Happy travels.
Thanks for having me.